Did you know the path to wealth for the middle class begins with the forced relocation and exploitation of native communities and slave labor? The wealth divide can be linked back to that. We're going to dig into generational wealth through historical context to show a pathway to building wealth despite the past. Building wealth can be tough, especially if you're starting from the middle class. A lot of things play into it, like where your family started and what opportunities they had. The wealth divide, where some people have a lot and others have very little, has roots that go way back in history, with events such as the Tulsa Race Massacre that affected black communities and the unfair taking of land from Native Americans. The Tulsa Race Massacre was a devastating event. These historical injustices created huge disadvantages for some groups, making it harder for them to build wealth that can pass down through generations. So how can the middle class actually get ahead and start building wealth, even with these challenges? It boils down to a few key things. First, it's about how you think about money. The way you think about money, your mindset, makes a huge difference. People who are struggling usually focus on getting money quickly to take care of today's needs. They use credit a lot, which can trap them in debt because of high interest rates. They don't save money for the future. Middle-class folks often earn more, but they sometimes make the mistake of buying things that lose value. Thinking they're good assets, they like to save money for a rainy day. The wealthy, on the other hand, focus on buying real assets that bring in more money. They know how to invest wisely and make their money work for them. And they're always learning and adapting. Their knowledge drives their decisions to produce more wealth over a long-term period. The key to wealth is managing debt correctly. Think of debt strategically. If you want to buy a house or go to school to get a better education, it makes sense to use debt. Being smart about managing what you owe is super important, and also try to be frugal, and if you can, think like an entrepreneur. Starting a small side hustle on top of your regular job can really boost your income. Also, moving to a place with a lower cost of living will help save money. There are a lot of ways to make your money grow. Stocks and mutual funds are good choices because they spread your money across different investments, which lowers your risks. Real estate can also be a stable investment. It can give you good returns over time. Protecting your retirement money is important, especially as you get older. It is also important to have some cash available when the markets drops. Consider safe low-risk options to save your money. High-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposit, CDs, are great for this, if you have time. You can leave your money in the market, but it's a good idea to talk to a financial advisor to avoid tax issues and minimize losses. It's also important to understand how wealth can affect you. Having a lot of money can bring challenges. Some studies show that wealthier people are less empathetic. Don't get caught up in always wanting more. It can make you unhappy. Remember, there are other ways to measure success besides just having a lot of cash. Good relationships, helping others, and doing things you're passionate about are what truly matter. So start thinking like the wealthy. Be smart about debt, save money, invest wisely, and focus on more than just material things. That's the only way to get rich for a middle class to millionaire. While we've covered a lot in this video, there are still some big questions that remain. We didn't really dive into the specifics of how government policies and regulations can either help or hurt middle-class families trying to build wealth. Also, we didn't explore the mental health challenges that can come with managing wealth and the pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle. What do you think are some effective ways to address these issues? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more insights on financial literacy and investment strategies. We'll be back soon with more videos to help you achieve your financial goals.